Hey, y'all. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I am live on Substack and I am currently live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So, y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in this morning, this afternoon in some places, morning in some places, afternoon in some places. But, y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in. Got a couple of things I want to share with you guys this morning. I'm excited. I stay excited about being before you guys and being able to share. So let me quiet this music over here on Facebook. But welcome. Want to welcome you guys to my morning broadcast. I think I'm gonna start coming live a little more, y'all. School is over now. I look like my hair is sticking up. But anyway, school is over now, and I am going to have the opportunity to spend more time with you guys to focus on some projects that I've been working on. I have a couple of live projects that are coming up. I want you guys to get involved. Um, on April the 5th, we are going to be hosting an event. And hello, Shanette. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're going to be hosting an event in East Point, Georgia. We are going to be hosting a prayer breakfast from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And then we're going to move from the prayer breakfast into our author showcase, business showcase. There is a limited space for vendors. This is going to be an opportunity for you guys to come out, and you're going to have opportunity to meet some of the poets. Um, Prayerfully, the poet of the year for 2025 will be in the building. You have opportunity to meet her in person. You will also have an opportunity to meet Cheniera, who is um, she is one third of the servant leaders prayer group, which is hosting the prayer breakfast. So she will be in the building. She has released her first book. We're actually having a book release on this weekend, this Saturday. We're going to be in the Augusta area. We're going to be hosting a book release for Cheniera Osbourne, author Cheniera Osbourne. She has been co-authoring um, under a couple of the projects that I've done for a little over 5 years. She's been participating in projects with me. This year, she decided that she was going to launch her own project, and I am super, super excited for her because we're going to launch that project on this Saturday. Grovetown, Georgia. It's right on the outskirts of Augusta, Georgia. We're going to be hosting a release party. Y'all, this is going to be an opportunity for you to come chill with Cheniera. It's going to be an upbeat event, even though it is a devotional. We want people to really experience what it's like to truly experience God and know that this is life, that it is not a coincidence. It's not, y'all, living for God and living in your truth is not hard. It's like it is so easy, but people have made it seem like it is so hard and so drawn out. Yeah, you gonna make mistakes because guess what? We make mistakes. We're not perfect people. We're going to make mistakes, but we learn as we go. We live, we learn from those mistakes. And that's what Cheniera is doing inside of this book. She's taken some of her mistakes, some of the things that she's learned from, and she's sharing them inside of this devotional style book that's going to help empower you. It's going to educate you. It's going to let you know scriptures, affirmations, things that you can speak over your life, things that you can apply to your life. I'm just excited to be a part of that. Again, Cheniera is one of the co-authors inside of this book. She's one of the visionaries for the 100 author movement, the L3 movement, the 100 authors prayer book. She is one of the amazing authors that are a part of this. Let me hold it over this way. Maybe I don't know why this camera will not pick up this book over here. I got to hold it all the way over here. I'm with all this technology, it still don't want to pick up. And I'm sitting in front of a screen. That's why I'm not understanding why it's not picking up. Maybe if I hide it behind this book. Can y'all see Facebook? I'm trying to get them over there on Facebook to be able to see the book. They can't even see the book. But nevertheless, y'all, that is the 121 days of prayer. Maybe you'll get to see it when you see the replay from Substack, because you can see good on their screen. You can see good on their screen. But I have two books that I am using to pour into our youth. These are the two books that I am using to give back to our youth, to pour into our babies, to give back to um, our, those babies, those kids, those that have influenced and impacted my life. And I am excited to be able to share these books. So first, we have a journal. It is a 31-day. It's called God is My Refuge and My Present Help. There is actually 4 sections to this. It is a 31-day devotional, and it walks you through. Is it 31? No, it's 21 days, y'all. I'm sorry. It's 21 days. It is a 21-day devotional with reflections, with a reflection section. It gives you all kind of prompts, all types of different things that you can incorporate into your day to day. We want to teach you tools. We want to give you resources that can incorporate these things back into your day to day. I'm excited about this book. I'm also excited about being a part of the Grief Podcast, and being able to share. We're actually going to be launching the Grief Podcast on Sunday, March the 30th, I think. Is it March the 30th, Shanette? I think it's March the 30th. Y'all know I got a notebook for everything, so I keep everything jotted down. March the 30th is going to be the launch of our Grief Podcast. March the 31st is going to be the launch of our poetry podcast. If you do not know, Miss Marcine M. Moore was voted by the people. The people voted, the people cast their votes. They selected Marcine M. Moore as our Poet of the Year. So she will be holding down the fort for 2025-2026 season. She will be here from April till April 2025 to April 2026. She will be kicking off her show on March the 31st. She only have 4 shows, and her dates for her shows are June the 30th, September the 29th, and December the 29th. Want to make sure you mark your calendars. Mark your calendars. If you are a poetry lover, if you are someone that is looking for an outlet to share your poetry, connect with Marcine. Connect with Marcine on Facebook. She's also over the Power of Poetry prayer group. So if you're looking for an opportunity to showcase your poetry, if you're looking for some more poets to connect with, she is out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. She's attached to so many other poetry platforms and author platforms. She is someone that is definitely utilizing her voice as a writer, as a creative, as a influencer, to be able to share her perspectives and to allow other individuals to do the same. So we are excited to have her a part of the Crew Podcast team, as well as Aspiring Authors Magazine team, as the poetess of the Year this year. She's going to be representing Aspiring Authors Magazine, holding down that poetry section of the magazine. She has 4 pages to provide content. So I'm telling you, she's definitely, if you are a poet, she's definitely someone that you want to connect with. So I advise you to search her out on Facebook. Go over, search out the Power of Poetry group. Join that group, be active, get to know her, because this is going to be your opportunity to allow your voices to speak through poetry, um, through collaborations, through different things. This is going to be your outlet. She's going to have those shows are going to air live through Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch through the Crew Podcast. And on those dates, that is again March the 31st, June the 30th, September the 29th, and December the 29th. She airs from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So Central Standard Time, that's going to be 7 to 9 p.m. So if you're interested in being a guest, I would encourage you to reach out to her. Her name is Marcine M. Moore. She's on Facebook. She's on most all social media sites under her name. She's an author. She's a poet. She's a motivational speaker. She is definitely someone that you want to connect with if you're looking to expand your brand as a poet and a author. We are also looking for individuals that would like to be a part of the Crew Podcast. Y'all, we still have 3 vacant spots here on the Crew Podcast. You don't have to be a seasoned pro. You don't have to be a pro. All you need to know is that you have a message, that you have something that somebody wants to hear, that you want to get out. If you want to do interviews, that you have your guests lined up, all I need you to do is show up and respect the mic. And what I mean by that is be on time. Make sure that there's no noise in the background. That your background is well lit, and that you have the proper if you're going to use the backgrounds. If you're going to have plain background, make sure it's plain. We just want you to make sure that you're in accordance to the Crew Podcast as well. We have a show airing every night except for those slots that are open, and there's 6 nights that we don't have somebody on. And then on that 5th, when there's a 5th week, sometimes we have slots that are open. If we don't have them covered, they're open for the host to pick up bonus shows if they want those shows. Right now they just been open because I've been trying to get them filled, because we need you to come and allow your voice to be heard, because somebody is waiting to hear from you. It's you that they're waiting to hear from. We currently have, let me tell you what we have open. We have first Sunday and fourth Monday open. We have third Sunday and second Thursday open. And we have second and fourth Wednesdays open. So if you're interested in sharing, if you're interested in being a part of this amazing network, please come on over and join us. We will provide you with on-hand training. We will walk you through our procedures, how we operate things over here, and how we operate may not be the way that the next group of podcasters operate. We're all uniquely and fearfully made in his own image. He has designed us to operate according to what he's placed in our spirit. So that's how we're operating. We have individuals from all walks of life. We're trying to talk on all subjects because we truly want to be the voice that we desire. We want to be that voice for that voiceless, and we want to be the change that we desire to see in this world. So if you're out there trying to be a difference, come on over and share with us. Does not matter what your topic is, because everybody's way of delivery, everybody's audience, everybody's perspective is going to be different. So we may talk about the same thing, but you may give it a different way. And it may come off to people differently as they perceive what we're given. Even though it may be the same thing, they may receive something different from each one of us. So never think that because somebody else is doing something that you're doing, that what you're doing is not valuable, and what you're doing is not needed as well. Because what you're doing is needed, and I want you to know that it is wanted and desired. So go out there, search after those dreams, y'all. If God has laid something on your spirit, don't sit by and let it go idle. Like, he's giving you those things because he's trying to give you a way out. He's trying to open doors for you. He's trying to lead you down your path, your destiny. Now, it's all about us aligning with that he's already preordained, that he's already called us to, that he's already mapped out. Jeremiah 29:11 tells us that. It tells us that he declared that he had a plan for us. The plan was to prosper us. It was not to harm us. So I'm telling you, if there's anything that is bringing harm to you, if people are backbiting, if people are stabbing you in the back and doing all these things and it's causing you harm, then you need to remove yourself from that situation. And it's up to you to realize that God does not put you in the midst of harm. That's not what he said. He said to prosper you. So if it's not prospering you, if it's not bringing you something that's going to help elevate you, something that's going to help take you to the next level, it's not bringing you something, then you need to separate yourself. Remove yourself. Learn to cut ties. And y'all, that's something I'm not just telling y'all. It's something that I'm having to learn in this season. Because guess what? I have been pouring, openly trying to assist people, and it's just like it's just going by the wayside. It's just going to it's just like it's going to the pigs, and it's time out for that. It's so many other people that want and that is out there that want what you have to offer, and that is in need of what you have to offer, but you're so stuck on pouring and sharing into people that don't even care, people that have tuned you out because they're not listening anymore, because they've gotten all that they want. So now it's time for you to realize that it's time to move on. It's time to accept your losses. See, it's just like that grieving process. You went through the angry stage. Went through the denial stage. Went through all these different stages. Now I'm to the point to where I've accepted a lot of things. I've accepted. I've been angry. I've denied. I've even tried to bargain. I said, move on. It's time to cut your ties and move on. You don't owe anybody nothing, and don't nobody owe you nothing. I've given you gifts and talents that will open door and make room for you. So it's up to you to tap into those gifts and talents. You want to keep having a pity party? You sit over there and have a pity party by yourself. And this is me. This is me having a conversation with myself and my God. Because I was to a point to where, I was starting to feel sorry for myself, because I felt like all the things that I do for people. Yet when it's time to recognize, when it's time to honor, when it's time to support, it's like, where is my support? Where's my help? God said, you work unto me. So don't worry about it. He said, I'm going to send the people that you need. I'm going to send the support that you need. He said, not only am I going to send you what you need, he said, I'm going to send you what your heart desires. Because you're not doing it. You're not doing it for Angela. He said, you're doing it for me. And I had to sit back and I had to listen to myself. I had to go back and I had to listen to some of my own podcasts. And I had to listen to some of my own messages. And I had to allow my own messages to talk to me. Because the enemy today was on me. The enemy would have me to think that ain't nobody coming to your event. Don't nobody want to support you. They too busy worrying about themselves. But you know what? I said, you know what? Whoever God aligned to come, they're going to come. I said, whoever God allows to come speak, they're going to come speak. I'm not going to keep asking. Whoever he aligned to be a part of the projects, that's who will be a part of the projects. I'm not going to keep offering people free stuff to be a part of something, and then they don't even support it. They don't even do anything. They don't even acknowledge the fact that they are a part of it after you've given them a free opportunity to promote themselves. Yeah, I'm doing it today, because sometimes you pour into people so much to it just start being draining. And today I'm gonna liberate myself. I'm gonna liberate myself. I don't been in here getting myself together for my events that I got coming up, and going through some stuff, and checking some notes, dotting some I's and crossing some T's, and making sure I got some things in line. My nephew called me and was texting me on yesterday, kind of getting on me, and trying to get me right for my birthday. Y'all, my birthday coming up. I'm turning 50. It may not be a lot to some of y'all, but when the enemy told me that I wouldn't even see 21, 22, 30, when the enemy was trying to take me out of here by committing suicide, and not only that, the enemy tried to take me out of here by taking my life on May 7, 2014. See, the enemy's been at me so much I know that there's a reason. And see, it's just something about that number 5. It's about grace and mercy. And that is what he's extended to me. When he dropped that book in my spirit, Crown and Glory, a journey of grace and wisdom. Grace and wisdom. You didn't just get there by chance. It wasn't a happenstance. It wasn't by coincidence. But as I listened to the different podcasts that I've not only been a guest on, but that I've actually shared and hosted and interviewed individuals and different things. I just listened to how, God used individuals to come and pour into my life, and he used me to pour into individuals' life. It was always a give and a take. And it wasn't always where individuals were coming with their hand out or I had my hand out. It was like we was giving of each other freely, because we wanted to see each other grow. We wanted to see each other prosper. We wanted to see each other thriving in the things that we know that God had placed in our heart. And that's what it should be like. It should be like that on all of the platforms that we are a part of. I see out of the seeds, the looks, the views, and all of the reaches. But what does it hurt to like, to give a heart, to give a thumbs up, or even to share every now and then? It doesn't hurt. And it only takes a few more seconds to hit the button. It's merely pushing a button. It does not cost you anything. And I feel like if you're on these sites, then you come on these sites with a purpose. So what is your purpose today? Is your purpose to support someone? Or is your purpose to be a hindrance to someone? Because if you set out with a purpose to do something, then when you go to their page and you see something that you like, it shouldn't hurt you to hit the like button. It takes a second. That second that it took you to go over there, it only takes that same amount of energy to hit that button. Because while you're looking at it, while you're reading it, you can be hitting the button. And it's just all about us supporting each other. It's all about us showing a united front. It's all about us showing that camaraderie. I see a lot of us would support openly when we can get the praises, when it's about us. But when we got to give God the glory, or we got to give somebody else the accolade or the credit for it, it's like it's hurting us. Like it's like it hurt us. It's like it's pulling teeth. Y'all sit in the background and let y'all have all the credit y'all want. Won't make me no difference. Like, don't nobody know nothing about the Crew podcast unless y'all tell them who I am. I don't do a show. I come on every now and then and do something other than what the Crew podcast. I don't have a show over there. So when they come back looking for a show, they ain't gonna find a show named that. I am the visionary. But we have shows, we have hosts that come on regularly every month. Some of them been on 3 years. This is their third season. This is their third year. Now, it's not a game. We are over here being about his business. So he's given us an outlet. He's given us a platform. He's given us a task that we're supposed to be doing. We're right here in place. Sunday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We still have those slots that I mentioned earlier. If you need a family, if you need a support system, if you need an outlet to allow your voice to be heard, I can't promise you that you're going to reach 55 million, 100 million. I can't even say you're going to reach 55 or 5. But I can tell you we're going to offer you an outlet where you're going to be able to go live. You're going to be able to stream live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And then not only that, you're going to have the opportunity to have the same broadcast distributed to 10 to 15 other platforms. Now it's up to us as hosts to get out and to allow the word about our shows to get out. So how do we do that? We have to share our shows. We have to share the links to where people can go and watch the replays. We have to encourage people. We have to engage. So don't think that just because you do a show that your engagement is going to double, that your followers are going to triple, that everything is going to just come naturally. No, you still have to put in the work. Like, we didn't just overnight just come up with the podcast and come up with the outlets that we have. It's something that we have developed over these last 3 years here as the Crew Podcast. We've been working through this for the last 5 years as a magazine. Aaalac, as those that are on Substack can see, that this has been a part of what I have been doing since 2016. Yeah, I truly believe that we are the change that we desire to see in this world. And if we want to see change, that we have to be that change. If you have a gift, a talent, a resource, something that you know can help someone else, and you're sitting on it and you're not allowing it to get out, shame on you. Like, did I ever think that this would be me? Did I ever think that I would be hosting a podcast 5 years next month on the WBNN that airs to over 30 million listeners from Lagos, Nigeria, through Talk Shoe Radio? Did I even imagine that that would be me? No. I went over to that show to be a guest on a host that is no longer on the network, to be his guest. And from that, I was offered an opportunity to allow my voice to speak. Well, within 2 years of being under the leadership of Dr. Aaalac-The Ngozi, I was able to garner a spot in the International Radio Hall, the International Internet Radio Hall of Fame. I was enshrined in November of 2023. That same year, I would win the Anna Waddell Host of the Year Award, recognized by my peers, recognized by those that I labor with, those that tune into my show on a monthly basis, and those that I support on a daily basis. Our show airs every night at 9:30 p.m. through Talk Shoe Radio, except for on Saturdays. There's about 21 hosts over there. See, it's not like the Crew Podcast over here. There's someone on every night over there. See, over here, we have someone we're on 2 nights a week. I mean, not 2 nights a week, but we have 2 shows per month where everybody on the network that I'm on, we only have one show, except for there is 3 hosts over there that has 2 shows. One, she has a show every week, so she comes on every single week. Her show airs on Sundays, and she come on every single week. So over here, we have one host that comes on every week, but she only comes on every first through fourth. She do get a week off if there's a fifth week in that month. She do not come on fifth Tuesdays, and that is Patrice. Patrice comes on every Tuesday because she hosts one of the hottest shows on the podcast, and that is our author showcase show, South Carolina Book Gal, where she does book reviews, she does author interviews, she does anything around literacy. So if you are in the literacy world, she's definitely someone that you want to connect with. We have, when I tell y'all, we are diverse. We have someone that does social injustice, and she's not just focused on her husband and on her co-host's case, but she's also focused on all of those that reach out to her. She's helped so many people, whether it's writing letters, whether it's just taking their phone call, sending them cards, letting them know that they are being thought about. She's passionate about what she does. She is a poet as well. She's found her gift in writing. She's found her niche in allowing her voice to speak through her words, through poetry, and through her podcast. And I'm excited to see what all she's doing. She has a book that's going to be dropping. Her name is Jeanette Johnson, host of Let's Talk About It. Her book will be dropping in June. It's going to be dropping on her son's birthday, and this book that she's doing is in honor of her son. She wants to keep his legacy alive. She wants people to know who he was to her, and she wants him to know that he's missed, he's loved, and that she's yet pressing on, and that she's not forgotten him. So she's doing this book to honor him, to let other people know that you can get through. Um, yes, there's a process, and yes, you will never get over it, but you can cope with it and you can get through it. So she's going to be sharing that. When I tell y'all, we are diverse. We are diverse because we have a lot of individuals on the network that can really touch on various topics. They come from various backgrounds. We have a social worker, we have a medical guru, we have a professor, we have disability awareness. When I tell y'all we have it all, we have it all. And when I tell you I am truly blessed to be in the midst of such amazing individuals, I am truly blessed to be in the midst of such amazing individuals. Again, I thank you guys. I hope that there has been something that I've shared today that will encourage you guys to get up, be motivated, do something. Don't sit and think that something is going to fall out the sky. It's not going to fall out the sky. You got to take action in the things that you want to happen. Again, I will be in the building this weekend at Grovetown, Georgia, right outside of Augusta. I will be in a book release celebration with Cheniera Osbourne. I will have some of my books in the building. I will have some of my books in the building. So stop by my table, chat with me, get to know me, see what I have out here, see how you can get involved. And if you're out there and you're looking to publish and you're looking for a publishing coach, I am not a publishing house officially yet, but I am working towards that. But right now, I am coaching individuals that would like to publish their own book. I will walk you through start to finish. And then for those that are looking to self-publish, but they don't want to pay the fee that I'm charging to self-publish, and you're willing to do the research and willing to do the things that you need to do, I have a book available through ebook and through paperback, where you can go and look up the information yourself. Through the book, with the help of the book, you can gather all of the necessary tools, all of the necessary things that you need to publish your book and get that book out there. For only $18, it is available through Walmart. It is available through all various platforms where you can purchase a hardback copy. I mean, a paperback copy of books. So, y'all, I know I've dropped a lot. I dropped a lot in a short amount of time. At any point, if there's anything that you have a question about, please always feel free to reach out to me. You can always call me at 404-338-8652. And you can leave a message. You can email me, queenofcollaborations@gmail.com. I am always trying to make sure that I get back to individuals that email me within 24 to 48 hours, no later than 72 hours. But I try to be prompt. So again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Again, if there's anything that has blessed you, if this has been a blessing to you guys, please, please share this out in your circle of influence. Hope to see you guys soon. Hope to see you guys soon. It has truly, truly been a blessing to have you guys in the building on today. Y'all be blessed.